Steph Curry and Kevin Durant are one of the NBA's greatest duos of all time. But if the two never split up, then how many more championships could they have won together? Well, today they're staying teammates, with both Steph and KD making their way out to Brooklyn. But this is just the first of many stops, which we'll get into later. As of right now, they're joining Kyrie Irving, creating one of the most dangerous teams we've seen in NBA history. With arguably 3 of the best scorers ever, this team has no problems creating offense. The Brooklyn Nets would win 54 games in a shortened season, with them ending it off in the Orlando bubble. But let's not forget the Nets are completely revamped, and this is their first year together. And pairing that with the scenery being much different, we're getting sent home by the Milwaukee Bucks in the second round. It's not quite what we expected, but with such a rough start in Brooklyn, things can only go up from here. And that's exactly what they did, adding 2018 MVP James Harden to the roster. This team was already the best in the league, but with now 3 MVPs and a first ballot Hall of Famer, it looks as if KD and Steph will be adding to their ring totals. But it won't be that easy, because they're facing the Bucks yet again in the Eastern Conference Finals. And despite us starting this series up 3-2, that lead wasn't too safe. Giannis isn't going home without a fight, and in the process, he's forcing a Game 7. So despite us having the greatest team of all time on paper, we have to prove we deserve that title. KD has the ball to Kyrie for a quick 2 points. That was very quick, actually, okay? Jrue Holiday bringing it up the court. He's going to probably go to Giannis in the post. Oh, KD gets a steal. Nets on the fast break. Let's see. Curry was open in the paint, but for some reason, Kyrie didn't pass that. He takes a crazy layup that almost surprisingly rolled in. Giannis has it on the fast break. Gets it to Jrue Holiday, who has, oh my God, this is a crazy mismatch. Giannis fades instead of going to the paint, which is surprising. Nets get the rebound, and they're gonna foul DeAndre Jordan, who I'm pretty sure is gonna miss at least one free throw. They actually had one to give, so they're gonna be fouling James Harden or Kyrie, whichever one gets the ball right now. Yep, it's gonna be James Harden. They're not gonna foul, actually. Okay, they're gonna double team. Almost gets a steal. Ball to Kyrie, ball to DeAndre Jordan, and they're gonna foul him. Not sure why Kyrie didn't just hold onto the ball right there, but DeAndre makes the first one, and the second he misses. Okay, so they have a chance still. Giannis has it, crosses over on James Harden to DiVincenzo in the corner for 3, and he bricks it. That might be the game. This puts the game in the hands of James Harden, who we need to hit these 2 upcoming free throws. Harden with probably the most clutch shot of his life. Well, that was an understatement, but yeah, he made the shot. And to make a 7-point lead, he makes that as well. And that was enough for us to outlast the Bucks, which brings us to the 2021 NBA Finals, where we're facing off against the Los Angeles Clippers, led by 7-time All-Star Paul George and 2-time Finals MVP Kawhi Leonard. And if you remember, Kawhi is the reason that Steph and KD lost in the 2019 NBA Finals, and one thing you never want to do is give number 30 a reason. This lit a fire, and Steph would take over. The Curry effect wouldn't only be for him, but it trickled out to each one of his teammates, causing us to win 4 of the first 5 games and capture Brooklyn's first major sports championship in city history. This gives Steph his 4th title and 3rd alongside Kevin Durant. This also gives James Harden his 1st, which ultimately inflated his ego so much that he would force his way out of Brooklyn in the following season. But despite losing this key piece, let's not forget that we're still defending champions who have to defend the throne. So of course, all season long, there's gonna be a target on our backs that every team is aiming for, but that's a lot easier said than done, especially when we have a player to fit every needed role. Brooklyn won 71 games, including going 38-3 at home, so it shouldn't be a surprise when they're heading back to the Eastern Conference Finals after 2 short rounds, the first being against Indiana, who we swept, and the second being against the Milwaukee Bucks, who we sent home in 5. But just when we think the coast is clear, a very familiar opponent is appearing, that being former Nets member James Harden. And he wants to show the world he can win outside of Brooklyn, something our current 3 stars have already done. And if you look at his teammate Joel Embiid, who's coming off a 30-point per game season, then it looks to be a promising series. But let's not forget these 2 are known playoff chokers, which at this point in their careers is a near annual event. So despite Harden having championship DNA, we can't really say that's because of him. We're leaving this series without a scuff and heading back to the finals to renew our thrones. Steph Curry currently has 4 championships with the chance to win number 5 right now, but the exact same could be said about his opponent, that being LeBron James. And for one, he's accompanied by 8-time All-Star Anthony Davis, but also the 2017 MVP Russell Westbrook. So unlike previous series, this one would be pretty close. It all began 2-2, but between LA's nasty pick and rolls and Brooklyn's deep range bombing, 3 is greater than 2, which would be the outcome after Game 5. But LeBron's coming right back, adjusting properly and beating Steph in Game 6. This brings us to a huge Game 7, with the stakes being as high as possible. And with LeBron and Steph going at it for ring number 5, we're in for 2 legacy-defining performances. It's inbound to THT, who has Steph Curry guarding him. Cam Thomas on LeBron is like a crime. Look at the size difference, man. LeBron is just massive compared to this guy. He's driving it. Oh, no, he pulls a 3 and he cashes it in over Cam Thomas. Ball is going to go to Steph, who has Austin Reeves guarding him now. And, oh, I thought AD was going to block that. He still missed it, but I thought AD was ready to block that to, like, the gates, man. Let's see. LeBron. Oh, my God. LeBron with the craziest and one I've seen today, man. Now, will he hit the free throw was a big question here, and he actually missed the free throw, so the clip is not finished, man. I'm not sure. That would have been a crazy and one, I can't lie, but Steph has it. Ball to Ben Simmons, and Blake Griffin sets him a screen. I'm not sure why you're screening for Ben Simmons, but hey, it worked out. It all worked out, man. 28.9. We're not going to foul the Lakers right now. We do have a timeout, and so do they. And waste the clock he will be doing. Let's see where Russ is open. Russ is like wide open there. A good defense, good defense. They're not gonna call this final timeout. Instead, they're gonna dribble it and go. Steph, what? Steph. What is that shot? Come on, man. We have a timeout left, so if he misses one, we have a chance. But Steph, what are you doing in the clutch, man? He just made both free throws. We're gonna have to call our last timeout. I can't believe I just saw what I just thought from Steph, man. That was like, Steph, why? Steph. Come on, man. And with LeBron capturing his 5th championship, this ends our duo's time in Brooklyn. We're now heading out to Phoenix, joining D-Book and the Suns. But with us making this move at the trade deadline, it doesn't give us much time to adapt to the new changes, which led to us getting beaten the 2nd round by Memphis. But after a full offseason to gel with the new team, the Suns are looking like a force to be reckoned with. Steph and KD have found the rhythm alongside Devin Booker, creating a lethal offensive trio. They're quickly becoming one of the most feared teams in the Western Conference, with them seeming to get better each time they step onto the court. And let's not forget the addition of Bradley Beal, another high-scoring wing who's helping stretch the floor. So by the time this season reached its end in April, Phoenix racked up 58 wins and began the offseason by knocking out Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs. You may not think anything of it right now, but when he gets the chance, he'll certainly be back for revenge. In the meantime, we're facing the third-seeded Sacramento Kings with notable Curry brand athlete De'Aaron Fox on the court. He's known for his insane speeds, so he'd of course zone to a 2-1 lead in the series. He's definitely worthy of the Curry brand name, but he's still a couple seasons away from surpassing him. So despite the early lead, it will get flipped into 3-2, now held by the Phoenix Suns. And in Game 6 we'd handle business, moving on to the Western Conference Finals. We're now facing the Minnesota Timberwolves and Anthony Edwards, who's taking over the league as of right now, averaging an outrageous 34 points per game throughout the playoffs. And while we come out on top for this series, we've made a ton of enemies so far, who will most definitely come back around later on. But as of right now, we're in the NBA Finals, facing off against the Boston Celtics. They have one of, if not the deepest teams in the NBA, which matches up against our team very nicely. For every 3 that Curry would haul up, Tatum was sidestepping right into a bucket of his own. And when KD worked his magic in the mid-range, JB's attacking the paint and rocking the rim. And every time Drew Holiday would get a stop, D-Book will come right back down, answering with a bucket. This series is as even as it gets, so of course we're right back into a Game 7. Tatum with the screen from KP, he drives, he gets a nice baseline dunk, reminds me of Kobe, I can't even lie, reminds me of Kobe. Steph has it with arguably the greatest perimeter defender in the league as of right now. KD with an open 3, just fired from downtown. Boston with the chance to answer back. JT pulls up, I almost said JB there. Steph on the Suns fast break. Drew Holiday guarding him kind of scares me. I won't even lie. Like it's just, look at this defense, man. Euro, that was some tough defense, but it was even better offense. I won't lie. 10-point lead right now. Tatum has it. Let's see what he does with this. Drew is wide open. Drew was open, but he went to the corner where Derek White was at for some odd reason. He's going all around the court, and he somehow finishes that layup. I feel like as an NBA player, getting guarded full court by Drew Holiday has to be like a form of torture. Like at some level, it has to kind of be. Grayson Allen with a questionable shot, a very questionable shot. Derek White with the ball is very balled on the fast break over Grayson Allen, and he gets the and one. The Celtics are not going down without a fight. And to make it a three-point play, he cashes in the check. Now, I believe we just subbed in Bradley Beal. Maybe he was on the court before. I'm not really sure, but we're still about 5 with about a minute left. Let's see. Steph steps back, doesn't pull. That's a pretty smart decision, I can't lie. KD has it in the post. He has Al Horford guarding him. He's dribbling it out, dribbling it back in, and he gets the finesse finish at the rim. Tatum has it again. Royce O'Neal guarding him now. Let's see what he does with the ball. He's going to hold on to it and give it to KP, who pulls a contested midi. I'm not sure if that's the play they wanted to happen, but that's what happened. Okay, Steph is running out the clock. Bradley Beal wide open for 3, and that could have been the dagger, but he decided to miss that one. Let's see. Tatum has it on the fast break. Ball to White in the corner for 3, and he cuts the lead to 4. Boston still has a chance to win this game. They have a timeout left also, and they're gonna foul Bradley Beal. Let's see. The first free throw is up, and Beal makes it. Nice 5-point lead for us. And now to make it 6, let's see Beal, and he's going to knock it down. 2-possession game. Boston just used their final timeout. Let's see, clutch time shot. They're going to go to Jaylen Brown, belong to, and he knocks it down with 15 seconds left. We have a 4-point lead right now. They're gonna foul Beal yet again, and Jaylen Brown just fouled out. Beal misses one of the free throws. That's very alarming, I can't lie. Just make the second one, please, Beal, and he makes that one at least. 5-point game. Boston has no more timeouts, but they do have enough time to make something happen. KP, oh my God, it's a 2-point game. We're going back to Beal yet again, and this one is an absolute roller coaster. I'm not sure why Steph isn't getting the ball, but 8 seconds left. This game could still go either way. Beal, he just missed another one to Beal. What is Bradley Beal doing? Bro, Bradley Beal is selling right now. Derek White in the clutch. 1-point game. It's a 1-point. Oh no, it's tied. It's tied. That was a 2. That was a 3. It's tied. It's tied. My math skills are terrible. I'm not even sure how they came back in this game. Let's see. Final shot. They're gonna give it to Bradley Beal for it. No way. No way. I'm not even sure what I just saw. Like, is this real? Did he just really hit that shot? Did he just hit that half-court shot? Despite missing multiple clutch free throws, Bradley Beal's redeeming himself, making the Suns 2024 NBA champions. This 4th championship officially marks KD and Steph as one of the greatest duos to ever do it, but they need more rings to officially become the greatest. But let's not forget they're both 36 years old, and they aren't getting any younger, meaning age will eventually become a major factor and influence the moves the two might make in the near future. As of right now, they haven't lost too much pep in their step, with the Suns still being a 50-win team. That's good enough for the 4th seed. However, they're facing someone who's beaten them before, that being Ja Morant, and his Memphis team has only gotten better since then, with former Defensive Player of the Year Jaren Jackson Jr., Desmond Bane, who's a sniper from downtown, and a 7'5" Zach Edey coming off a solid rookie season. This team's in fact so good, they aren't just beating us this season, but they would in the following as well, bringing us to the year 2027, where Steph and KD are now 38 years old and free agents. Their peak is at its end, so they're returning to a very familiar place, that being San Francisco. Steph and Durant are going back to the Golden State Warriors, but the team in itself is a lot different. For one, they now have De'Aaron Fox, who if you remember is a Curry brand athlete. They also have high-flying center Derek Lively, who will be amazing in the pick and rolls. And might I add, they're doing better than okay, being a near 60-win team. But despite being so good in the regular season, the playoffs would produce a challenge. We're facing Minnesota again in the 2nd round, and not too long ago we beat them in the conference finals, so you know Anthony Edwards is out for revenge. And he's making that very evident, coming out to a blazing 2-0 start in Minnesota. But that's okay because we'd win game 3 with Fox taking over and putting the team on his back. However, in game 4, the T-Wolves are right back at it, snatching a win yet again and taking a 3-1 lead. But despite our duo hovering around 39 years old, they still have some gas in the tank, not just winning game 5 in Minnesota, but coming back home and taking that one as well, tying this series at 3 games each. This brings us to a game 7, where both team seasons are currently on the line. Steph, KD, Fox, we need some answers, man. Get a bucket, Steph. Go to work, man. Just go to work. Ball to KD, catch and shoot over Julius Randle. 5-point game right now. We're slowly inching closer towards a comeback. But we have to switch Steph off of Ant, man. This man, Ant, surprisingly missed that, but he had a lane, which he could have taken. Let's see, KD has it. Spin move off of Naz Reid. Oh my God, 3-point game. It's getting close. It's getting very close. Ant has it again, driving on Steph. Once again, gets the dunk, and the lead is back out to 5. We need to call one of our 2 timeouts. We haven't seen Fox do much with the ball yet. The ball goes to KD. Now to Fox, back to KD, to the lob to John Collins. That was the play was kind of weird, but it worked out. I like the lob there. Hey, good execution. And I think we're gonna foul here. Yes, we're gonna foul, and we didn't have to foul him. We had time and a timeout left, so didn't have to foul there, but we did anyways. Ants on the first one, he knocks it, nothing but net. 4-point lead. Now for the second one, he makes that one as well, all net. We're gonna call our final timeout. Calling the play to be drawn for Steph. He catches it in the mid-range area. Euro over and he knocks it down off the glass. Nice little Euro by Steph Curry. 3-point game, we're gonna foul Rob Dillingham. And De'Aaron Fox just fouled out of the game. Rob on the first free throw. He misses it. Hold on, we have a chance. No timeouts, but we do have plenty of time to make something shake. Let's see the second one. Oh, he almost missed that one too. Okay, 4-point game. Steph has it, bringing it up the court. Rob on him still. He's going to pass it to KD, who's going to drive it. Pull up the long 2, and the long 2 is good. A 2-point game, 11 seconds remaining. Come on, Rob, just miss one more free throw. He makes that one, though. He's making it tough. Now for the second one, Rob, please. And he makes that one as well. All right, Steph, you give it to John Collins, who gives it to KD. Catch and shoot in the corner, and he breaks it. This game is over. And considering Steph and KD are both 39 years old right now, this is a critical loss. But thankfully, the Dubs will bring in some more help, signing free agent Michael Porter Jr., and also making the trade to bring back Jordan Poole. But in the first round, we're facing an opponent we've seen multiple times and lost to, that being Ja Morant. They say history repeats itself, but this time the Warriors are flipping the script, sending the Grizzlies packing as we're on the hunt for another finals appearance. All the same, they dominate Minnesota in the same fashion, getting revenge for last year's playoff upset. But in the Western Conference Finals, we're facing the Dallas Mavericks, a series headlined by the many stars of both franchises. Whether it's a lob from Luka to Aaron Gordon, or KD breaking down his men in the mid-range, this one's swaying game for game. So with this classic series alternating this much, we're in for an all-time Game 7 showdown. Luka has the ball on the left wing, Steph guarding him. He's sizing him up, drives, just blows absolutely past him and lays it up. Oh my God. Steph just got it absolutely cooked by Luka, but let's see, he has a chance to get his revenge. He's gonna drive it on him, and he gets the remark right back. Luka has it yet again. He's gonna pass it to Chris Middleton, who's going to take the screen from Jovic, pull a 3, and the 3 is good. This one's swinging back and forth in the clutch right now, but we have a minute left to see who's gonna win this game. Steph, the step back, and the close shot over Luka was nasty. I can't even lie. Mavericks have it again. Luka, the elbow pull up, and he makes it a 1-point lead yet again. The 2-point guards are going back and forth at the moment, with Steph continuing his rampage, getting fouled. He is going to make the first one, and the second is good as well. Luka has it, 50 seconds left. We're up 3 as of right now, and Luka cuts that to 1 yet again with 48 seconds remaining. I really want to see someone other than these two take over the game, but I mean, if they're going bucket for bucket, I mean, I'm not really gonna complain. Steph, the pull up, and he misses this one, giving Dallas a chance to actually come down and take this lead. Luka with Podziemski guarding him. He goes up and he almost makes the shot, but he's gonna take 2 at the line. He is currently getting MVP chance from the Mavericks fans. The first free throw was good, tying the game at 116 each with 30.4 on the clock. And now to take the lead, Luka makes that one, making it 117 to 116. We're currently down 1. We need Steph to get a bucket, or somebody at least to score a bucket here. Let's see. He switches with Jovic on him. He's going to take him over Jovic, and Steph absolutely taking over right now. All we now to get a stop. If we please could just switch Steph off of Luka. We take the lob out there. They're gonna foul Lively. Oh my God, Derek Lively. I'm not sure if you're a good free throw shooter, but please knock these down, man. We need these. Lively at the line. The first one, oh, he just barely makes it. Yes, 2-point lead. And for some security, Lively, just please make the second. And he just missed it. Please don't get a bucket. Please get a stop. Please, Warriors, get a stop. 5 seconds. Luka has it. Let's see. 2 seconds remain over Steph. The pump fake, the shot. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. And Luka will go on to win his first championship just a couple weeks later, marking the official beginning of this new era. And with many young stars entering their prime, specifically the ones we've beaten in the past, there's a cloud of mystery around how Steph and Kevin's final season will turn out. But if their 57 wins mean anything, which they certainly do, then these two have one final shot to win their 5th title as a duo. And in this effort to hoist the Larry O'Brien trophy one last time, they're bringing their excitement to the playoffs, giving the fans an amazing farewell tour. It starts with us sending home the Lakers in 4, followed by KD stabbing the fans of OKC in the heart one final time. Their 5th title together is looking like it could be a complete possibility, but not if this giant right here has a say in the matter. If you wind back time to the year 2024, which was Wemby's rookie season, Steph and KD swept him in the first round. And here we are half a decade later, where he's back for revenge. And this time he has a loaded supporting cast who helped him win 65 games and become first in the Western Conference. And of course, Victor Wembanyama isn't a lackey himself, coming off his 3rd straight Defensive Player of the Year season and his first while winning MVP. He's obviously the most dominant player in the modern NBA, so with him taking a 3-2 lead, it scares me quite a bit. He's on the brink of ending 2 legendary careers, so we're about to watch the final minutes of Game 6. But first, let's take a look at their illustrious accolades. Kevin Durant's a 4-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, and 1-time NBA MVP. Steph, on the other hand, has 5 championships, 2 Finals MVPs, and 2 NBA MVPs. So whichever way this game goes, the two have already marked their names down in history. But P has the ball, he gives it to Garland, who is going to get the floater to fall in over Steph. Curry has it now. Let's see. Lively is going to set the screen, step back for 3, and he misses it. Lively gets the offensive board and puts it back in, though. They have Markkanen running a play for Garland. Garland fires from downtown. He misses it, thankfully. KD now has it on the fast break, gets it off to Fox, who's going to drive it, passes it down to Steph, the floater, and they cut the lead down to 4 with 1:48 on the clock. Hopefully we can force a Game 7 and then go to the NBA Finals, but that's gonna be kind of hard to do as of right now. Markkanen has it, Garland has it again. Garland is going to be guarded by Lively now. Ball to Castle in the corner. Wemby's coming to set a screen. For some reason, it has Steph Curry on him. Long 2, and he misses it. Fox with the rebound. They're gonna push the pace. Let's see. Fox drives it, pulls it up from very close. That's about a 5-foot shot, and makes it a 2-point deficit now. P with the screen for Garland. Garland fires again from downtown, misses another 3. A minute left on the clock. Fox has it. Let's see if he can make something happen. He's going to drive it on P. It gets knocked out of his hands. Spurs on the fast break now. And this Pete dude is very big. I'm not gonna lie. Ball down to Wemby, who gets the layup over Garland, extending the leads out to 4. Steph has it. Ball to KD. Ball down to Lively, and he just missed a dunk. There's no way he just missed a dunk, bro. And like, we got it back, thankfully. But how do you miss a dunk in this situation, man? Floater by Moses Moody. There we go. 2-point game. 32 seconds left. They're not gonna foul. They're gonna full court press though. Let's see. And he just beats Fox easily. Like, that was so easy. Garland has it. He's gonna drive it on Steph, gets the layup off, and he takes the 4-point lead. The Warriors are calling their final timeout of the game. And this is the moment where legends are made. Let's see who is gonna get the ball. Steph open, Steph open, Steph fires from 3. Steph just missed it. Oh, Steph just missed it in the clutch. Wemby at the line. The first free throw is good. 5-point Spurs lead. 17.9 remains. We still have a slight chance to win, and they're up 6. Fox bringing up the court. We're gonna have to get something off quick. Steph fires a 3 off. He makes it. 3-point game. Spurs do have 2 timeouts left, and we have no fouls to give. Garland on the line with the chance to the finals. Another one, and he makes both of them. 11.1. Steph's gonna bring it up the court. Let's see. We need something quick. Ball to KD. KD, shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Shoot the ball. Please shoot the ball. Steph, and we lost. And this officially marks the end of 2 legendary players' careers. But what if we took another all-time duo and made them stay together? How many more championships could they win? To find out, click the video on the screen and let's see what happens.